Welcome to today's video where we are analyzing Nifty price action for today's day, and we've got the Nifty daily chart in front of us, and we can see here that Nifty made a huge green candle and it closed right at the top of the candle, which means that today the market was bullish throughout the day. There was a brief moment rather around 1:15 where the market sharply fell down, and in a matter of 5 minutes the market fell around 50 to 60 points. But that was the only time where the market looked slightly bearish. But immediately after that candle, market again recovered with high volume, and then it closed at the all-time high. So the other point to note here over here is it closed right at the top of the channel, which we've got here, which we've drawn after the prices broke this support, which held for a real long time. And also the most important thing which we also have to note over here is the RSI indicator, and it is right at the top level. You can see over here that market has never crossed this level before, so it would be interesting to see whether the market crosses this level and sustains in a overbought positions for longer. Let us go now to some other important data points and try to analyze what is the data indicating. Here we've got the option chain data, and we can see here that the maximum open interest is at 17,100. Mind you, the market is already trading at above 17,100. So this is an indication that the price action in the future period would be slightly on a flattish to bearish note. And the other higher level of open interest is at 17,300, which means that 17,300 in the next 2 days is almost impossible to cross. Whereas on the put side, we can see here that 17,000 has a huge open interest addition, which means that 17,000 would act as a good support in the coming 2 days for this expiry. Mind you, we are talking about weekly expiry. And then, but the other point also to note over here is most of the puts which were written today were written from 17,000 put options. Look at here, look at the data over here. The increase in open interest in the put side of 90,000. So out of this 1 lakh, around 90,000 were written today itself, which is natural. That is because people who would have written calls at a higher level would hedge their position by writing the 17,000 puts. Well, and then the other maximum open interest on the put side is at 96,000, is at 16,900, which means 17,000 to 16,900 would be a good support for this market in the coming 2 days. Well, when we talk about the decrease in open interest, 17,000 call option has seen the maximum decrease, followed by 16,000. No, sorry. And then on the put side, 16,750 has seen the maximum decrease. This is logical because 16,750 put option has got nothing left in it now, and whereas 17,000 call option, people who have written this call option would be booking losses today, and they have wound up their positions. Well, on the front of money flow, we have seen that DIIs have been sellers today, and FIIs have bought a really good amount of 3.8 thousand crores. So that is mainly the reason why the market shot up so much drastically in today's trading day. And on the open interest front, we have seen that FIIs have been long consistently at around 60 to 70%. Even now, they are overall long at by around 62%. Let us move on to the sectoral indices performance, and all the sectors performed well apart from Nifty Media and Nifty Bank. So Nifty Media was slightly down, and whereas Nifty Bank were the underperformers in today's trading day, the top performance came from metal as well as IT. Metal was up by 1.4%. Most of the shares in the metal index was up in the range of around 1.5 to 5% today, and even IT was up. It shot up in the later half of the session today, and mid cap was also slightly up, and even this small cap. But the most important point to note over here is the movement in India VIX. India VIX, the market has shot up drastically. It was India VIX has crossed 14.5, and it was up by a whopping 9% today. So this is an indication of fear. So the market moving up at such a big rate indicates the fear among the call writers. So that is why the VIX was so high today. So that's a wrap for today's session, and I hope you liked it. Thank you all for watching.